Hi guys, I am doing this video of why I am no longer gonna sell on Mercari. As you can see, I've got a package here. It's kind of a beat up box. I sold a car seat cover on Mercari. It sold at about 3 o'clock the afternoon my time, so I got it packaged up quickly, took it straight over to UPS because it was shipped via UPS, and dropped it off. First of all, put it this way. The buyer haggled me down, which I wasn't too thrilled about the price, but I finally agreed on a price just to get rid of it. And how Mercari works, for those of you that don't know, Mercari bases your when you list on Mercari, you put in your price that you want, and the person can request or can send an offer of a lower price. They can only go a certain percentage lower, but I already had this listed pretty low to begin with. And anyways, so the buyer haggles me down. We finally agree on a price. They buy it. And on Mercari, when you sell on Mercari, what happens is, I don't do free shipping on Mercari. It's just easier to do where Mercari pays the shipping, or the buyer pays the shipping, and the shipping automatically goes to Mercari. Mercari automatically issues a label, and then you print out the label, you put it on, and you drop it off at FedEx, UPS, or the post office. And so I liked that aspect of it. And as a buyer, I like the aspect that the seller doesn't get paid until you receive the item and rate the item. Now, there's been some items on Mercari that I did not read the description fully, and when they came, was I disappointed? Yes. But then when I went back and looked at the description, it was typically something I missed. So anyways, back to this package. I shipped it the same day. It was shipped UPS. The sellers in Alabama, which is 2 states over, they had it in 2 days. The first day, I get a notification that it had been delivered. No peep. By the way, if the buyer receives the item, because Mercari issues the label, Mercari already knows that the item has been delivered. They have 3 days to rate the item, or Mercari will automatically rate the item and then give me the money. First day goes by. They don't say anything. No messages from them. No nothing. Second day goes by. No messages, no rating. And the third and final day that the buyer could leave a message, all of a sudden I get buyers requesting a refund. Now, on Mercari, a buyer is only allowed to request a refund if the item is not as received or damaged. They are not allowed to rate or to request a refund if the item they purchase is the wrong size, or if they purchased the wrong item. I have a feeling this is the case. This is a Britax Be Safe car seat cover. Britax has a Britax Be Safe, and Britax also has a Be Safe 35. I'm going to put money on the fact that they had a 35, bought the 30, or the car seat cover that I had, which was just for a Be Safe. That was all that the car seat was called, and they're trying to claim that it was the wrong item. So the thing that really pisses me off about Mercari is they don't give the buyer or the seller a chance to say anything in these disputes. So a buyer puts in, oh, I want to return an item, and Mercari gives them 20 or 48 hours to submit evidence of why it's not as described or how it got damaged. The seller never sees any of this, never gets to comment on any of this, and Mercari makes the decision and forces you to take a refund. In this case, so I messaged them. I even said, I'm 99% sure the buyer bought the wrong item. How was that my fault? And I get the response back from one of their people, oh, well, we know that's unfair, but you're just going to have to wait for our decision. So then obviously the decision was give them their money back. So I am opening this on film because I've also heard of what buyers do. Oh, by the way, this lovely buyer, they literally registered the day that they sent the offer. So a brand new account. Now, mind you, I have an account going back to 2016. I haven't started buying or selling really till this year on there. I had one purchase, I think, back in 2016, if I remember correctly, when I first checked the app out. But this really left a very sour taste in my mouth, especially as a seller. You have no voice. You don't get to say, like, they don't show you pictures like on eBay. If a buyer buys the wrong thing, tries to claim that it isn't as is, and then takes pictures, I can go in and say, hey, wait a minute. They damaged that item, or that item was damaged in shipping. Now, mind you, I just told you it was shipped UPS. So if the item was damaged in shipping, UPS automatically has $100 on it. Insurance on any item shipped through UPS. So if it was something damaged in shipping, then I should have been notified. I could come in and say, hey, no, that was damaged in shipping. I need this information. You need to do this. I will refund you your money. And then I go to UPS to get my money back for the item damaged in shipping. But Mercari doesn't even give you that. I've also read online. The other thing Mercari loves to do is they give you the option. They say, do you want to ship this back to you, or are you just going to let the buyer keep it? Hell no. I am not going to give them their money back and let that. That's just letting scammers. My mind was blown when I got an email. You have 24 hours to submit you want the item back, or we will allow the buyer to keep the item. No, ma'am. You need to ship that crap back to me. Because there's other instances where I've seen people said that the buyer literally posted it on their own Mercari account. And when the seller requested it back, then the buyer damaged it and sent it back. So this is partially why I'm opening this on camera. Is because I have a feeling that this got damaged by the buyer. Because, like I said, the buyer has a brand new account. I mean, yes, we all start out somewhere. But it left a very sour taste in my mouth. So I literally went through and I had, probably about 15 listings on Mercari. I actually was considering transferring all my stuff from eBay onto Mercari, because even with Mercari, like, people are complaining Mercari just raised their fees. Even with their fee raising, it still worked out better than PayPal and eBay. Because eBay, I have 200 free listings a month. Anything over 200, I have to pay listing fees. Mercari, there is no listing fees. Mercari, there's a 10% final value fee. eBay, there's a 10% final value fee. And PayPal has their calculated fees or whatever. So now Mercari is doing something similar to eBay or to PayPal. But the thing I liked was I could directly deposit. It may take a day or two where PayPal's can be instant. I can directly deposit it into my bank account for free. Where PayPal now pretty much just forces you to put it on your debit card. You can you do an instant transfer on your debit card. So and then they charge you 10% of that. So not only are you paying the PayPal fees when you sell an item, you are also now paying 10% of what you're wanting to transfer into PayPal. So they didn't even... I shipped this better than this. I I had these items in plastic, and then I had the seat in plastic. So I'm hoping all the stuff is in here because so far it's not looking like it. I'm missing pieces. And they washed it. Yep, it's missing pieces. So I am going to be contacting Mercari. They didn't ship everything back. So here's probably what happened. Because I'm missing the crotch buckle. They just wanted the crotch buckle. They're getting the crotch buckle for free. And yes, they did damage it because this was not ripped. It's missing the crotch buckle. They washed it. Yeah. This is exactly why I'm not selling on Mercari again. So them saying it was damaged and not as described, they probably took pictures of they ripped it and took pictures of this rip. And then they didn't even send everything back. It is sent dirty. And like I said, it smells of fabric softener, and we don't use fabric softener here because I'm allergic to it. So this is exactly why I will never sell on Mercari again. This should have never been allowed to be returned. Because the buyer, not everything was returned. So I will be contacting Mercari, taking pictures of where is my crotch buckle. This was not damaged when it was sent. So they damaged the item to send it back. And I had heard this from other people. And they kept pieces of it. So I have a feeling they just wanted that one piece of it. So they found a listing that had it all. And oh, we know what we're going to do. We're just going to keep that one piece and then send the rest back. No. So after I get off this, I will be contacting Mercari with the pictures of the damage that was not damaged and the missing crotch buckle, because now I don't have a complete set. I sent a complete set. I had everything packaged together. I literally had the crotch buckle, the support, these all together, bundled up and in a Ziploc bag so that pieces wouldn't get lost. I then wrapped it in here, and I literally wrapped it in here. I put it in this part, folded it up, wrapped that in plastic, or put that in like one of those polymer bags, and then I put it in another polymer bag in case the first one got ripped. So they literally caused damage themselves, and then they didn't send everything back. So I will be contacting Mercari, because I even made that comment to the person that kept saying, oh, well, you'll get your chance to talk. Well, no, you don't. On Mercari, buyers get anything they want. It is a buyer's site. People complain about PayPal, but at least with eBay, at least if somebody files on eBay, first of all, they have to prove. Second of all, the seller is involved. There's a back and forth there has to be a back and forth between the seller and the buyer, or at least the buyer contacting the seller through the dashboard saying, hey, this didn't come as described. How are we going to fix it? And if the buyer and the seller can't come to an agreement, then eBay steps in and looks at the stuff. And with eBay, I'm actually able to pick up the phone and call and talk to a physical person. I have done this in many cases where the buyer is claiming fraudulent things, and I'm able to pick up the phone and be like, hey, my listing shows the pictures. That's how it was sent. Literally, I took the pictures and wrapped the item up for shipping. And then you talk through with the person on eBay, and they'll either, okay, we'll put this in as notes, or there's been times that they've closed out challenges for me over the phone saying, yeah, this is buyer's remorse. So I'm going to obviously be sticking to eBay as much as everybody hates eBay, because, oh yeah, and the other thing, they're like, well, even our best sellers have returns. It's not the return that's the issue. It's the fact that I knew that it was probably going to come back damaged, like it is, and it's missing pieces. So I'm going to be contacting Mercari. Clearly this video is going to go up on why I will not sell on Mercari. And I will see you all later. Bye.